Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back yet to another breathtaking reaction. As African YouTubers, we need to be as a family. We need to build each other than pulling each other down. We must therefore recant all the blackmail and stop tarnishing people's name just by a mere fact we have got free internet. You know, this is not what internet was meant for. It seems it is only in African state mostly that we have the internet trolls, that people are using internet for the wrong reasons. This is why we always pull people who are climbing the ladder. That's why we are always anti-development. That's why we are always for people who are just making it through internet because of the morbid jealousy. If we cannot love our own, therefore, what do you expect people who are not coming from Africa to do with our people registered there? To exhibit all this kind that I'm saying, that Africans, we people, we are against each other and we are using internet for the wrong reasons. I am going to prove it going forward. So, it is quite despicable and it is quite very wrong that we trend for wrong reasons. That we want to use internet mainly to bring our people down, mainly to castigate the people of our race. Well, I'm not championing for the black race, but I'm championing for the good morals. I'm championing for always strength, unity, and for the moral uprightness of the society. You know, the morality and the moral uprightness of the society brings what we call the moral fabric, social culture within our society that must be embedded within ourselves. Therefore, it comes within the principle. Are you there? Everywhere you see black races, that is the beginning of trouble. The beginning of trouble is like people use us to bring our own down. We are being used as a conduit to always bring others down. I'm not being discriminative, but I'm saying fact as it is. The reasons why I'm saying so, watch the video below.
Is reporting it. Where was the person based or located?
Well, there's several. I saw Nigeria. I don't know whether he has haters in Nigeria. But I saw Kenya and Nigeria.
Kenya?
And Nigeria.
Oh my God. Kenya and Nigeria.
Yeah.
Kenyans,
Yeah.
why are you doing this to our own?
Okay.
And yet he's actually supporting us.
So when I told him, I said, because I told him, I said, this accent, I don't know. But when I listened, I heard him saying Kenya. He was talking to some white lady. I think it was Mexico or something. And they asked him, where are you from? And he said, Kenya, in Africa. So I was like, yeah, he's from Kenya. So we looked at the metadata, and when we saw where the hate was coming from, I was surprised because I'm like, why? And they're supporting this guy if he's doing well, you know, and he's telling people about Kenya, because where he went, I don't think those people know where Kenya is.
Yeah, very true.
So I was very disappointed too as an African. I'm thinking, why would they go to the extreme of, you could be a reactor, but why would you want to go to the extreme of requesting somebody's account be deactivated and they did nothing wrong to you? Then that's pure hatred, you know. That's not just reacting. That's like bullying. If this guy's livelihood is actually based off on this, you know, YouTube, why do you want to have him taken off?
Exactly. That's the same question that we normally ask ourselves. Like, why would, because even us, we had reached a point of saying that's hatred, not reaction. Because for reaction, you will actually be fair on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, make comedy, like when the lady said, oh, I'm actually in the tent. You know, my manager was laughing because he thought that was funny. He's like, you know, what's wrong with these people? Is she really in there? And I'm like, I don't know. I just think she's doing comedy. But it was funny because I felt like, why would somebody that has been talking bad about someone for so long be so interested to the point where they have to sneak into the night to come watch.
Okay, and were these people ladies or men?
I can tell you that, but I can tell you they're from Kenya or Nigeria.
Oh, you can't say if
Yeah,
the
because
gender.
I don't think men would be involved in this kind of stuff. I don't think generally men.
So it's
They're
just
mostly
ladies.
women, because I don't think men have time to do all this. Yeah.
Wow. And what's the best way that you think Marwa can solve this issue? Because by the he never talks about it. He just keeps quiet.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Oh,
Because,
just leave it.
Yeah, unless you feel really threatened or something, then if they come personally attacking you and your credibility or affecting your business, like the other lady, they would actually contact. If she has a partnership with a company, they would contact the company not to do business with her, which I feel like.
Okay, you're talking about the other lady.
Yeah.
Oh, so guys, there is another one. There's another youth. Why can't you just talk
No,
about
because
her?
it's not. This is not about her.
Oh, okay, guys. We have another content creator just like Marwa, and even bigger than Marwa, and the same challenges that she's going through is the same challenge.
And these
that
are all
Marwa,
African people that we're supposed to be helping and supporting.
So when she gets
even partnership is even worse than Maria, because when she has people sending her products to promote, these people would actually contact the product company, and they will even go to as far as to the website to leave horrible, reviews.
And actually, Marwa went through the same thing when he was in America. He was supposed to get a brand deal or brand partnership with the North Face company, but no, let's not even talk about that, because for that they already send emails. There is this Voice of Africa TV like network. They interviewed Marwa. One lady wrote a letter to the network that Marwa is a scammer, Marwa is this. Do you know, up to date, that interview has never been aired on VOA.
Yeah,
and all these are just allegations.
That's what they did to the lady.
A J, just because of an unmelanin position, nobody would have asked you to verify yourself. But because some people have gotten thoughts, and these are the African people, our own, the sons and the women of the soils, have ganged along the internet. They want you to verify yourself just because you are from a black race, just because you are from a non-melanin position going forward. This is what really made me to wonder. That's why our fellow brothers and sisters, more so from the African continent, they've just decided to tarnish your name going forward, and they've just decided to say all manner of things that they deem see fit to bring you down. And that's what we call the tirade, and that's what we call the social media trolls. Are you there? It is quite despicable that the negative reactors have taken it up upon them and likened you to be some African scam, and likened you to be not from California just because of a different accent. That's why they're playing the tribal card. They're playing the racism card to profile you. You're being profiled like you're a Nigerian, and the corrupt Nigerian police should be coming for you. The reasons why they choose Nigerian, I don't know. The reasons why they had to bring in the Nigerian police in this picture, I don't know. And the reason why they had to bring the scam and the corruption with the Nigerian, I don't know. It speaks for myself. This is the point that I was bringing on. If you want to prove it, watch the video below.
Brother, we will never take last in this world. Nigerians are always first in anything. Nigerians always first. Balance in everything, they are the first to take number one. YouTube send you from California to come and check in Kenya. He said you you want to tell me that the whole of Africa, they don't have people that work for YouTube in Africa, or in East Africa, they don't have people that work under YouTube. They have to go all the way to collect a Nigerian from California. Guys, I don't want to talk much because I don't know. It's a reality. You see the YouTube? But for me, what my head is telling me, that YouTube can never function that way. People should try and be receiving sense, at least little sense. Let people be receiving it in Jesus' name. Amen. Mr. Mountain of Gate of the Jericho upon Jericho of Gate. I don't know what to talk about these people again. I don't even want to talk about them again. Is the reality me?
For 10 years now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So when you went to America, it was all about the work?
In America, yeah, work. But I also went to school. But I actually studied predominantly in the UK. That's where I did my college and my university, bachelor's degree.
Wow. So
And I was actually the student rep for the whole school, the business faculty of my university. So I've always been a very responsible guy.
So what can you tell those people who are doubting that you don't indeed work
Well,
for
I want to.
You know, when you started with the child safety and something, then CSIA, and then there is YouTube, there is Google.
CSIA
Maybe you can explain to them.
CSI is just a short form of child safety.
Oh,
C for child, S for safety, and animation A, imagery I. That's what CSI means.
خل علي
تليفون جديد
A
Child safety, animation, and imagery. So it means
CSAI.
video. It means child. It means video, photos, images. So that's what we review: videos and images, content. That's what we review. So if there's a violation, I would review the images and the videos posted on YouTube. So that's the short form. But I am on the child safety department, which handles all the violations of, child safety, child minor sexualization, harassment, blackmail, scam, spam, terroristic commenting, and stuff. So I just don't work with. I work with the police. I also work with the FBI. I work with the National Child Safety, which is NEDMIC of the United States.
Wow.
Yeah. So if they want, I also want verification from these data analysts. Send us your verification, because we also want to know how qualified you are. Because it seems like you guys are very, very qualified on every subject matter.
Guys, did you hear that?
I'm waiting for your verifications too.
Yeah, for real. Because they can't keep doubting someone.
Yeah,
for
this is the third time I'm being verified, but now we don't see any verifications from you guys.
From the other side.
How
They should
about
just learn to accept things the way they are.
Well, not really, but it's good to verify. But I want to verify too, because before I actually talk to people, I also want to know who they are.
He also continued to highlight the issue of saturated content or repetitive content sometimes can cause demonetizations. So these are the things that the people should know going forward if you're an upcoming YouTuber, or if you're a YouTuber and you want growth going forward. So the owner of the content actually hearing is the person who first posted before it's subjected to a verification check. So guys, always get to know this fact, lest your channel get demonetized.
The following day, and okay, I was asking, is that content saturation, and if yes, does it affect marwa?
Obvious,
It
it
affects
is
everybody. They started
content
demonetizing people.
saturation
Yesterday I had 2 accounts that
or
are
From here.
that are based on reuse account.
Wow.
content.
So yeah.
Wow, I've learned about that like right now.
They're demonetizing people now because it's considered reusing
That's content from here?
Yeah. Same content from here. It's reusing content. So basically, you're copying the same stuff and posting it. And it's not good because they're paying you, but it's not making any value to them. Because they're paying you for watch hours when some people have already seen. So it's not strong.
So they want the person that posted it
Is
for
the owner.
to be the owner.
Yeah. So the person that posted first, it doesn't matter if it's Marwa or someone else.
Wow, really?
He's the owner of the content. Yeah.
The person that posted the first time is the owner.
Is the owner of the content.
Oh my God! And these people hijacked Marwa's content.
Yeah. So they hijack. That's what I'm saying. That's why maybe Marwa is not probably making what he's supposed to make, because you know, people are actually just skimming through instead of watching. And they've already watched it somewhere else. So they just want to see Marwa's page. And when he shows this, they will skip. So that's not going to give Marwa money. You know, because they're not fully watching the video for him to have all the watch. You know.
He also continued to highlight the issue of saturated content or repetitive content sometimes can cause demonetizations. So these are the things that the people should know going forward if you're an upcoming YouTuber or if you're a YouTuber and you want growth going forward. So the owner of the content actually hearing is the person who first posted before it's subjected to a verification check. So guys, always get to know this fact lest your channel get demonetized.
Wonder. You know, and people spend hours watching these people, making them relevant, you know?
Yeah, you know, when people see Marwa with this land and the house, they think like it's purely from YouTube. They don't understand that he is also supported by the audience.
People, yeah.
Yeah, it's his audience who support him.
Yeah.
Yeah, not...
He has a strong, that's what I'm saying. If you have a strong audience, you know, you will win. Because that's what this whole thing is all about, connections and making linkages. That's all it is. It's not just making videos. You also have to engage your people. Comment on them, thank them. Every time they comment, reply. You know, it's a two-way stream because they're wasting their time sitting, watching you. You play no part or role in their lives. Remember, it's their choice to watch you. It's not us doing anything illegal or bad. All I see is love, help, support, and the main team to say, look, this is what I think we should obviously, you know, keep an eye on this guy and see how best we can further work with him because it's good for Africa. YouTube, Marwa could be the ambassador of Africa YouTube, you know? Yeah, so this is all possible because they don't have all those things yet. They have other, you know, countries. So why not Africa? So my role here is just to see how best, you know, this can all be, because he's just a candidate that my manager thinks is suitable for.
So your manager under the trust and safety department.
Yeah.
Wow. So what about the overall manager of YouTube? Is he aware?
That's what we are trying. That's where we want to go with this. That's why I'm here, because, you know, you can't just recommend somebody like that. You have to obviously have a relationship with them. You have to be able to feel them, because I also want to make sure, he wants to make sure that what he's doing also, Marwa is somebody that's not what all these people are saying. He's a scammer, he's this, he's that. I am here, I haven't seen any scamming. I haven't seen any type of anybody here that's doing anything illegal or bad. All I see is love, help, support, and just a good time. And people are happy. You know, at his own expense. It's not like he's asking them to contribute to his party, you know? So
he hasn't told anyone to contribute.
Yeah. So he's doing.
In fact, for the meals, even the meals that you get, it's him who buys it.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's his audience who supports him.
I'm from California, and I'm here being fed by you know, an African dude in the village.
You see today, you see there's so many people on Wednesday. He said every Wednesday it's free. So if you are here, you get breakfast, lunch, supper. It's him.
Exactly.
So you can imagine. So okay, so far you've been here for 3 days now.
Yeah.
What have you observed?
Like I said, pure love, pure this is what Africa should be represented with, not the usual, nonsense that, we need to start rising above all this nonsense. I think we should accept who we are, stay true to who we are, because we've always been brought up with manners. And when I see people acting obnoxiously online and being very rude, I don't think that's appropriate. Like, it's very embarrassing to people like me who are trying to, put out the African image out there. And every time you
Thank you very much, Erin Jeb, for this wonderful exits and interview going forward with AJ. May God bless you abundantly. When you do good, the good shall ever follow you wherever you are. Until next time, this is SnrZack. Prost.